Trapped by plans, Marcus controlled every breath, fearing the unknown. But one unexpected hike shattered his perfect world, leaving him lost and alone in the wilderness. In this story, discover how facing uncertainty can be the most liberating adventure, teaching you to embrace life's unplanned moments and find joy where you least expect it. Marcus, a city planner, lived a life of perfect order. Every moment was planned, every detail accounted for, in a world meticulously mapped out. Uncertainty was his enemy, a chaotic element he strived to eliminate. His office was a fortress of control, timelines pinned like trophies, each detail reinforcing his illusion of predictability. He believed that enough planning could guarantee success. However, Marcus feared the unknown, the events that didn't fit into his neatly constructed world. He preferred the comfort of his plans over the risk of spontaneity. Then, an unexpected announcement, a mandatory team-building hike. Marcus was dismayed. Hiking meant unpredictability, something he actively avoided.
How can I plan for this?
He muttered, packing a backpack with essentials and a heavy dose of anxiety. The wilderness felt like a personal affront. The day of the hike arrived, a marked trail winding through towering trees. Marcus clung to the path and to his plan, but nature had other intentions. A flash of color. A rare bird caught his eye, drawing him off the trail. A step of admiration turned into a step into the unknown. Suddenly, the trail vanished. The landscape became unfamiliar. Panic seized him as his phone revealed a stark reality. No signal. Plans, maps, all useless against the wild. Each breath felt heavy as the sky darkened, mirroring the storm brewing inside him. He dropped his backpack by a stream and sat down, defeated. For the first time in years, he had no idea what would happen next. Terror gripped him. What if he was lost forever? What if no one found him? His structured world had crumbled, leaving him exposed. But as minutes turned into an hour, his breathing slowed. His eyes began to notice the intricate moss on the stones by the water. Tiny green patterns, so alive and detailed, captured his attention. The wind whispered through the trees, a soft, calming voice. The world was not hostile, but wild, filled with mysteries his plans could never account for. He was beginning to see the forest anew. Marcus realized he tried to draw straight lines on a map of a world that refused to stay still. His rigid plans brought comfort, but never true control. He needed to find peace without a perfect map, without a set path. Night fell, and the forest grew quiet around him. Fear faded, replaced by a gentle calm. He was part of this world. Moving through it moment by moment instead of trying to hold it still, he found a sense of belonging in the uncertainty. The next morning, a search party found Marcus by the stream, safe and unharmed. His night in the wild had changed him. He returned to his job transformed. He still planned, but now he held those plans lightly, not as rigid rules, but as flexible guidelines. He approached obstacles with courage, knowing uncertainty was not an enemy, but a wild terrain to be walked with a steady heart. Marcus' life was no longer about eliminating the unknown, it was about making peace with it. He welcomed challenges with open arms. He found a freedom he had never known before, no longer bound by the chains of his own making. He felt limitless. The wild still roamed beyond his maps, but he did not fear it anymore. He embraced the adventure of living in an uncontrolled world. And that made all the difference. He found joy in every unplanned moment. He started to find joy in the simplest of things that he never would have before. He went back to the mountains and thanked the wild for teaching him a new way of life. He learned to appreciate the beauty that existed in every imperfect moment. And Marcus lived his life full of adventure. He found a new path to a new way of life by simply embracing uncertainty.